There's elements where she shoots the ball like a Steph Curry, but she facilitates and distributes so much more.
I was always in the gym. They called me a gym rat half the time.
You take a point guard off any team in the state and you put Jamilyn Kinney on that team just got better.
This is Spirit 52, recapturing the real spirit of high school sports in Arkansas. Presented by Gatorade and First Security Bank, inspiring us all to what's possible.
The talent pool in Arkansas girls high school basketball this season is as strong as it's ever been. Kristen Williams, Sasha Goforth, and Marquisha Davis are among the best players in the nation. But the best kept secret in the state, and probably the most overlooked player, is Belmont signee Jamilyn Kinney of Van Buren.
I've played with most of those girls, so I've built relationships with them, and I'm glad, they're having great years. You hear them talked about all the time, but I really don't look at that as just being a letdown or anything.
I would see girls getting offers, and Jamilyn was still at that time not getting any offers at all, so I'm thinking, all right, maybe she's not good enough for this. There were some coaches that were telling me, don't ever compare her to other people. They have different experiences going through this, and it's all worked out.
I've never felt she's been undervalued or lack of recognition at all. She receives a lot of attention. What's, to me, the impressive thing is how she handles the attention that she does get.
Jamilyn's dad says her love for basketball began at an early age.
The first time we really noticed that she took a shine to basketball, she was playing that little arcade game, shooting baskets, shooting, and she was making some shots and she wanted to play again. And next thing you know, there was about 25 people in the little video store that was watching her shoot baskets.
When you love the game, it's just another day. It's kind of like if you love your job, you'll wake up and go to it every morning and enjoy it.
Coach Kinney and his wife Shelly were selfish because they only had 2 kids.
Jamilyn grew up in the gym, first practicing with her older brother and then with her dad, who serves as an assistant coach for the Van Buren High School girls basketball team.
We have such a close relationship, and it's grown because of basketball. Our relationship has grown so tight because of that.
It's honestly made us closer as a family. We have that good bond, and I'm probably closest with my dad, honestly. I love having him as a coach.
But does the balance get tricky between dad and coach?
I know I'm a coach, I know I'm dad over there at the same time, and so there's times that Coach Bryant, you handle her because I'm dad.
He's realized I take things differently when it's coming from a dad. I don't like him disappointed in me, so Coach Bryant normally does the coaching part of it.
It's been very important to Michael and Shelly that Jamilyn be coached like every other kid. He's very mindful to not overcoach her on the floor, quick to offer guidance and help, but not that overbearing parent.
But there was a time recently when Coach Bryant wanted Coach Kinney to take a moment and be proud of his daughter.
She had a real good game against Bentonville the other day. Coach Bryant, the next morning, he said, all right, be a dad for once. Were you excited on the bench when she was doing what she was doing? And I said, yeah, it was pretty neat.
I thought it was really important for him to step back and say, that's my little girl. A lot of times you're robbed of human nature, when you're trying to separate that coach-dad relationship.
All three will enjoy the rest of Jamilyn's senior year this season, but they all know her time in the green Van Buren jersey is coming to an end soon, with senior night quickly approaching.
I know it's going to be an emotional night. It's been coach out here, and when this is over, it's dad off the floor. That last hug that we get from being here together, it's going to be tough.
There's a reason Jamilyn's the quality kid she is. It has a lot to do with the parenting that she's received from her dad and her mom.
Staying in the hotels, having those team dinners, playing charades, just goofing off with your team. The games are important, but when you look back, that's what you remember.
Just to be able to do this with Jamilyn it's just, you can't ask for anything better. Not to mention, she's a good ball player, but off the floor, she's such a good kid. And as a dad, it's something that you're just blessed with.
I hope you enjoyed this week's story brought to you by First Security Bank. Here's a sneak peek at next week's episode.
Being a hustler is a state of mind. It can't be contained by the walls of this school or the boundaries of this town.
There's just not going to be enough enrollment to maintain a school here on our campus.
Seeing it close, it's really upsetting, and seeing it combining with Hackett, that's another real upsetting thing because they were our biggest rivals in every sport. We love to hate the Hornets.